Hello friend, this is Krishna and welcome back to my channel. So this web API project series is related to creating backend APIs for the planned e-commerce application with Angular, Web API and SQL. If you are new to this project series, then you can go back to my channel and view Angular Tech Series Part 0 and Part 1 so that you can get better idea of what the planned project is about. Now in this video you will learn about introduction to Web API and how to create a project in Web API and understanding what are the folders in Web API. Now coming to the first point, how to create a project in Web API. Now I'm using Visual Studio 2019. You can go to create a new project. Then you can select ASP.NET in C Sharp. Once you click on that, you will be navigated to this page. Now I'm creating my application name, e-commerce API. Now you can click on create. Then it will be showing all these types. One is empty, web forms, and you can select MVC. Now our requirement is web API. So I'm selecting on this. Now this will create a web API project for us. So until then, we will see the introduction of web API. So ASP.NET Web API is a framework which is used to create web APIs. Means it is used to create HTTP services on the top of .NET framework. So it is used mainly to create RESTful services which can be used by many of the clients like mobile devices or desktop devices or browsers, etc. You can see here our e-commerce API got created. Now you can see the controllers. We will be writing all our code, and this is the models folder. We will be writing all the models. And coming to the controllers, we have value controller and home controller. If you notice here, the value controller is inheriting from the base class API controller. You can see it is web HTTP API controller, but in the home controller, it is taken from MVC controller. So if you notice here, we have get, post, put, and delete. These are used to do CRUD operations on the database. And if you notice, we have two get methods here. So the get got overloaded. One method is having the parameters, and one method does not have the parameters. If it has the parameters, it is returning the value, and if it does not have the parameters, it is returning some string here. Now we'll see how it works in the browser. And before that, we will see app start. In the app start, we will have web API config.cs where all the routes get configured here. If you see in the browser, if you give API slash controller, this controller will search for the name of that particular controller here. If we give it as home, it will go directly to the home controller. And if we give values, then it will go to values controller here. So this ID is optional here. Now we will run our application. Now we will open our browser. You can see here, and if I gives front slash APIs slash values, it will go to values controller. It will go here and it will check for the values controller here. We are not giving any ID, so it will go here and it will return these strings. So you can see here it is returning value 1 and value 2 strings like this. And this is the end of the video. And the one other thing I want to say you is all these video series I'm creating parallel with the Angular project series so that we can have a sync with UI with Angular. And thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.